Hi, my name is Noel Mcpartlin. I'm a personal trainer. I'm the Dublin representative for Republic of Ireland Bodybuilding Federation, and I'm here to explain the compulsory poses that you need to compete. We go through the first pose here. The first pose is a front double bicep. And what you do is you bring your 2 feet together if you can, 2 feet together, a little bit closer together as well, that's it. Legs tense, so you tense from the leg right up, elbows up, shoulder level, down and hold. See? And you can breathe out and tense the abs if you wish. And then come up. That's perfect. That's exactly how you do the front double bicep. Shall we go to the next pose? The next pose is, we should actually do this in order. And the next pose should be a front lat spread. So again, feet stays the same. Hands on the waist. Lift up the rib cage. Lift up and hold. So you've got to remember that the whole body is judged here. Even though it's called the front lat spread, it's the whole body is judged. From the ankles right up to the neck area. Okay, that's perfect. Now the next pose is a side chest. Now you can do whatever side you want, whatever your strong side is, it doesn't really matter. So David's strong side is his left. So the leg is bent, like so. Push against the other leg to give it some width. And go into the pose. Lift up as high as you can, and you turn right around and hold. That's good. Perfect. And the next pose that we go through in order, just to make sure I'm right, is the back double bicep. So you turn around, showing one leg back, showing the calf, any leg you want. Hands in the air, come down, squeeze the back, down, down, and open, hold. Perfect. Perfect. Showing the hamstring, glute, all the detail in the back. The arms are in line. Perfect. Tensing the calf. Relax. Now it's a lat spread from the back. Again, showing the calf again. Hands back on the waist. Then open it up and then back. Up. Hold. Perfect. Steady. Good. That's perfect. Showing the maximum width of the back. Now the next pose we're going to is the side tricep. Again, pick any side you wish, left or right, whatever your strongest side is. Leg again, like so. Touching the other leg. Arm up, hand around, holding onto the ankle or the wrist, and then squeezing the tricep. Perfect. Now remember, the whole body is being judged here. The obliques, right down to the quads, calves. They're not only looking at the tricep, they're looking at the whole body. Next pose is the abdominals and thighs. So 2 hands over the head, 1 leg forward, tensing the leg, and then breathe out. Squeezing the abs. See the abs come out lovely? Showing the obliques, abdominals, and you can actually put your other leg forward as well if you want to show the other leg. Perfect. Breathe out. That's it. See? When you breathe out, the actual abdominals come right through. They are the 7 compulsory poses for the men, and you must, when you're actually doing your posing routine, you must incorporate those 7 compulsory poses in your routine. Usually the amount of poses you incorporate in your routine will be about 15, 16 poses. Sometimes you can duplicate the poses, hit the front double bicep twice, or it doesn't really matter. Once you incorporate those 7 compulsory poses in your routine, you must do that. Okay? Now, when you actually get brought out for your comparisons, what you must do is, when you're in a lineup, you must hold yourself in a certain way so that the judges can see you and bring you forward for your comparisons. So the way you should stand is obviously facing the audience. Again, your 2 feet reasonably together, like so, and you stand up straight and hold yourself perfectly, just as Dawid is doing here. That's the way you hold yourself while you're waiting to be called out for your comparison poses. You will not be called out for your comparison poses if you are not standing like so. You won't look good, and you won't be called out because you don't look good. That's exactly how you stand. And then you come out and do your compulsory poses. Your compulsory poses is where you win or lose a contest. Remember, it's the most important part of the contest. You can only judge how good you are when you're being compared to somebody else. Okay? When you're doing your posing routine, you can pick up points there, absolutely, it's very, very important. But it's the most important round is the comparison round, when you're being judged beside somebody else. That's when you win or lose a contest. That's the most important part. Okay, there's 3 rounds in any bodybuilding contest. The first round is the elimination round. The second round is the comparison round. And the third round is the posing routine. And let me speak a little bit about the posing routine. The posing routine is very, very important. It's the round that you can actually hide some weak spots that you may have. The good thing about it is that you pick the pose that you want to do. That you must do your compulsory poses. But the difference between the comparisons and your posing routine is that you're picking the poses that you want to do apart from the compulsories, and you can incorporate any kind of routine that you want. You can use any music you want, so that gives you the freedom to explore how you feel and the music that you're more comfortable using. And it's very individual. So some people use slow music, some people use fast music. It's really down to yourself. Okay, and you can enjoy it. It's people tend to get behind you, clap, and it's very, very exciting part of the actual event. And that's pretty much it. Some people when they get up on the stage, do the posing routine, they're actually hitting the pose too hard, and what happens is you start shaking. You don't want to do that. Okay, just hit the pose, and if you hit it really, really hard and you start shaking, it's not going to get any bigger. Okay, once you just hit it nice and smoothly, it will be as big as it possibly can be without the shaking. You don't want to shake. And a good posing routine is very, very important. But some guys who are really, really in good shape, they can't really pose right. And it is very important to actually get somebody to help you, and maybe hire somebody for a couple of hours a week just to help you to actually do a proper routine. There's nothing as bad as somebody really, really in good shape who can't pose. It's the essence of bodybuilding. You must be able to portray yourself in a manner that suits your physique.